Good day everyone, welcome to Gap Training Institute. So I'm going to teach you how to design a business card from the scratch. Now when you open your pixellab, this is what it's going to show you. The first thing, delete this. So when you delete it, then click on these three dots, go to your image size, then change this to 3500, then change your height to 2000. 2000. As you can see now, I've changed it now. Now the next thing to do is to start writing. Go to your text, click on your plus sign here. So now I'm going to write the name of this thing, Gap Training Institute. Can you see it now? So I'll put it somewhere here. Then the next thing, I'll write another text again. So I would advise you should write all the things that you need to write. Your satisfaction is our number one priority. Click on OK. Then you can go ahead and reduce the text. So I will reduce mine to 40. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to click on plus sign again. I have another text I want to write. Then CEO. Click on it. I might place it somewhere here. I'll make use of my position to adjust it. So I'm going to put it somewhere here. Then the next I'll click on my plus sign again. I want to add the name of the CEO. So James Gabriel. Click on OK. I'll put it somewhere here. Sorry. Then another thing I'll write, our services. Then click on OK. You can place it somewhere here. Then next thing is to write, I want to add another text. I'm going to write graphics design. I'm going to write web design. I'm going to write animation. Then picture frame. And I think I'm okay with that. Then I'll click on then you can, if you want to add your bullet, you can add it too. So I'm adding my own now, bullet. So I want to add to it. So I'm done with this now. The next thing I'm going to do is to add my phone number and my Gmail. Then I'm going to write 08108685711. Click on OK, and I'll place it somewhere here. Then I'll add another thing again, my Gmail. So Gap Training Institute at gmail.com. Can you see it now? And click on your OK and place it somewhere here. So go ahead and reduce the size of the text. So I will reduce now to 35. I will also reduce this to 35 also. Can you see the way I'm doing it? So now the next thing to do is to import some of the images I want to make use of. So I'll go ahead and import it. So most of the image I'm going to make use of, I've downloaded it already. So I'm going to make use of my WhatsApp. So I'm going to make use of my WhatsApp. So I will reduce it, I'll place it somewhere. Then I want to add another thing. So I also make use of my Gmail icon. So I'm going to my Gmail icon. So still looking for it. Gmail icon. I'll go with this. Can you see it now? Click on OK. So I'll reduce it, I'll place it somewhere. Then the next thing to do is to import my logo. So I've downloaded it already. My logo, I've downloaded it already. So I'm still looking for my logo. Okay, I'm going with this. So I'm going to reduce it. So I want to import another logo again. So I've downloaded it already. So I will advise you, whatever you want to do, just make sure you put everything. Then I think so I'll go with this logo. I'll go with this. I still prefer this. So I'm going to delete this. I'll go with this. So the next I want to import some other things too. So I've downloaded it already. So I'm done importing now. The next thing to do is to adjust the imported image. So I'll start with WhatsApp, then I'll make use of my location to adjust. Can you see the way I'm doing it? So as you can see now, it seems so then the next thing is to place this thing somewhere here. Then my Gmail icon. So I advise you that as you lock some of these things, so avoid the object from moving. So anyone you want to use, you begin to unlock it. So the next thing is to make use of my Gmail now. So I'm going to reduce the icon. Now make use of my position. So I see the way I'm doing it. So make use of my icon. See the way I'm doing it. Then my Gmail. So I'll place it somewhere here. And my phone number. It should be closer to it. And the WhatsApp too. So you make sure you adjust it very well. So I'm done with this now. Now I'm going to unlock it like this. I'll increase it a little bit. So I think it's okay by me now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to reduce the opacity. So I'm going to reduce the opacity. So I'll reduce it to, I'll make it 50. I'll make it 40. I think 40 is okay by me. So now the next thing I'm going to do, these are services. So this now, I think I'll place it somewhere here like this. I'm okay with it. I want to check the size. I think size 40 is okay. And this, I'm going to reduce the size to 50. 50 is okay by me. Then I will change the font of this size to, I'm going with Amaranth Bold. Can you see it? And for this, I'm going with regular. No, I'll use area. I'm going with this. So for the CEO. So now I'm done with this thing now. So now I want to adjust my James Gabriel. So now the next thing, I'm going to unlock the James Gabriel, then the CEO, then the James Gabriel. I'm going to reduce the size to 40 because I've been making use of 40. I'll reduce it to 40. Then I'm okay with this now. I'll place it somewhere here. Then the CEO, the James Gabriel, I want to change the fonts now because I told you that don't use more than 2 or 3 fonts. So this is the font I've been using since. Then for the CEO, I'm going to change the font to Amaranth Bold. So then I will reduce the size to 50. I will reduce the size to 50. So I think I'm okay with this now. So I'll make use of my position to adjust it. So now the next thing is to adjust my Gap Training Institute. So my Gap Training Institute, I will reduce the size to 55. I'm okay with that. Then the next thing is to change the font since I've been making use of Amaranth Bold and area. So then I'm okay with this. Then this, I'm going to reduce the size to 35. It's already on 35, so it's okay by me like this. So now the next thing is to do is the logo. My logo, I think my logo is, so I'll adjust my logo here. I'm going to adjust it, so I think it's okay by me. Now the next thing to do is to import your shape. So now you can choose any of the shape you want to use for your design. Okay, I'll go with something like this. I'm looking for the ones to use. I'll go with this. So now this, now just click on mark, then turn it. One thing about graphics design, you have to be creative. So you adjust it, increase the size of the, so I will reduce it a little bit. So I'll give it a color. Okay, you can choose any of the color. So I'm going with a very cool color. Very cool. I think I'm okay with this. So I'll mark it, then I'll move it to the back. Move to the back. Can you see it now? So now the next thing to do is to add to change my background. The background, then I'll go to gallery. Okay, sorry. Then choose your color. So I'm going with white color. So I think I'm okay like this. Then the next thing I'm going to do now, I will change this color to black. Sorry, go to your hair. I will change everything to black. So I'm going to I want to shift this to the other side here like this. I'll adjust it. So one thing about design, you have to be creative. So like this now, I'm okay with this now. I also copy it. I also change it. So you can use any shape and form your own this thing. You can use anyone. So I'm going to turn it upside down. I will turn it upside down. Now I'll place it somewhere here like this. I think it's okay by me. Then I'll move it to the back. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm okay like this. Now the next thing I want to do, I'll still copy this again. I'll put it to the back. I'll change the color. I decide to use color. Okay, I'll go with this. You see it now. Just you have to then click on mark, then copy the color. It's that same color. So it's not compulsory to use my own method. You can decide to use your own method. So I'll change this. So I'll move it to the back. Sorry. To the back. I'm okay with this like this. So I'm still adjusting my own. Can you see it now? I'm okay with this like this. I'm okay with this. So one thing about design, you have to create is forming something now. Now the next thing I'm going to do is this my logo. I'm not okay with it. So I will decide I will change it to black. Let's see black first. Let's see. I think I'll use black. It's making sense now. It's making sense now. So the next thing is to reduce the. So now I want to change this. I will lock everything now. I'm going to lock everything. To avoid the object from moving. So this now I will. So I want to adjust this now. I'll make use of my position. How do I'm doing it? This I want to place it somewhere here. I'll bolting it. I want to change the font to Amaranth Bold. Then the CEO. I want to edit the CEO. By CEO / manager general manager. So I'm okay with this. So I will reduce the size of the image, the size of the text. Go with 40. Then I'll change the font. So here, I'm okay with it. That. So also the size, I'm not okay with the size. I will also reduce it again. 35. So this. I think I'm okay with this now. Now the next thing is, I think I'm okay with this now. So I want you to design something unique. Just design anything. Just design from the scratch. You can use different shape, different color, but make sure that when you are designing, you don't use too much color. Then your this thing, your business card should not be too busy. People should see your business card and know what you are doing, because most of the most important thing is the name of the business, the slogan, your services, then your social medias handle, then your phone number. That's all. Then your logo. That's the only most important thing that should show on your business card. So don't, when you are designing your business card, don't make it too busy. So that's it. So now I think I'm done. I'm okay with this type of design now. Then I think the background, I want to change the background color, the background color. So you might decide to leave your business card like this, but for those that want to add image, you go to your import again, then import the image you want to add to it. So I'm going with this, so I'll mark it. So I decide to import something like this here. Make it a little bit smaller. So this now, adjust it. It's okay, like it's okay with me. It's okay by me. So I think you are done. I'm done with this thing now. So you can also do your own too. Just design a business card using your pixellab. You submit. Design a business card using your pixellab. So I'm done with this thing now. It's okay by me now. So I'm free to go. So I want you to do the same. Replicate the same design. So I want